So you are officially inside the academy. When you joined, it probably looked like this. You will see these little indicators letting you know things that you should probably explore. But first off, I'm gonna go through the activity feed, which is right here. We're gonna run through the navigation menu, which is here, and specifically this discovery menu item. So this is going to be a brand new network. So every time you start something new, I know a lot of people have some hesitations, but I promise this is so cool. It's literally our own social network. It's private, it's exclusive, it's just for us and people who are just like you are in here. So I hope that you are open-minded and have lots of fun with this. So this is the activity feed. Currently we have home selected. So home has the feed, right? As soon as you join, you will see an icebreaker question. So be sure you answered that. I'm excited about meeting new people. You can add photos, you can add videos, you can add links, you can attach files, but I'm just going to submit that for now. So be sure to answer that icebreaker question, and there's lots of cool sounds that will happen, right? So on the feed, you can sort it by your personal feed, your activity, post from host, posts that are from people by you, and so forth. If you just want to read the articles, the events, if you just want to see the questions and things, or if you just want to see everything, you can also do that. It might be, some people prefer personal because it will not include all of the other things that you're not following. So you can also sort it by date created, popular, or distance. I usually just have last activity because the newest things will be at the top of your feed. Think of this as a cooler Facebook feed. So it works in the same way. You can change the view. This is currently list view, or if you want to see it in feed view, or sorry, this is feed view. The other one was list view. This is more like just blog boxes, but I prefer the feed view. So I'm gonna leave mine to here. Up here, this welcome section will always be here. These will be just for you. Think of this as kind of a blog. So you've already answered this question, but you can just click into any of these to read more. They're kind of like blog posts. As you can see, it will open up over on your right hand side. You can read through it. Sometimes there'll be a video up at top or throughout it. You can just click to play. You read. You can always comment and whatnot here. You can again add things to your comments, and then it will show you other related posts down at the bottom. Some people think this is too small, so they give you an option to expand this for full view. You can expand it. That's not a word. And you can unfollow the article if you don't want it. You can hide the article. You don't want to report or block probably. So let's close that there. If you just scroll down your feed, these are all the posts from other people, some other students, and myself included. Here's a little poll that you could take. So let's just say, how do you feel about giving away your fitness? Let's just say positive. So you might see some things here and there. You can always comment. You can like things. You can see who else voted on things. And you can join the conversation, which is through comments. This new tribe section, we'll get to that a little bit, but it's basically subgroups within our larger academy. There are specialties. Obviously, we all have our own specialties. Maybe you are weight loss, maybe you do pageant competitions, whatever that may be. I'm going to show you how to set that up, but that would appear here so you can see other people who have similar specialties. These are going to be popular posts. Again, you just click into them like we did above. And then you can see the full post here. If you want to continue reading, just press continue reading and it will open that up. You can engage. You can see where the post was posted from. And then all of these are just different posts that you can read. Freeling guidelines is probably something you want to read. It's just the guidelines of the academy. What is a freeling? I'm sure you're dying to know what that is. So I really encourage you to read that article. And these are some more polls. And again, you can add GIFs and that kind of stuff. And then this was just a bio that I put in there, which I'm going to have you update a bio as well. So that is the activity feed, just like a standard social media feed. It's indicating for me to click this, and then it's just saying that. And so you can contribute by posting a quick post. And you can share your thoughts. If you see a cool article online, you can link it here. You can also actually, quick post is more so for quick comments. Article is for if you want to write a blog post. This is, again, a collaborative community. So you can share information with us. You see stuff online that's really cool. You can share it in here. You can bold things, italicize them, add links, all that kind of things. And I'll show you examples down at the bottom for how to do that. And again, you can always expand. And then another way you can engage is by creating a question or a poll. You can toggle by right here if you want to create a question, a multiple choice, a hot and cold, or a percentage. We just went through hot and cold, but there's all these different options. Say you have a question and you want students or your professor to answer questions for you, that's a great way to engage with us. So that is the activity feed, and probably the feed you'll probably land on the most. Discovery is our next big page. Again, you'll see some of the similar things at the top. That welcome will always stay there just for new people joining. Top members. This is a gamified community, you guys. How fun is that? So you get points for your interactions and completing your benchmarks and completing challenges and interacting in the community, commenting, liking, all of that kind of stuff. You're going to get points for it. And so the more points you have, the higher you'll be on the leaderboard, and it will show top members. So your goal is to be in the top members area and stay there. Topics are going to be smaller, bite-sized conversations because obviously there's so much going on with building a business. We have broken this down into, whoops, didn't mean to press that. I'm going to go back into Discovery. We have broke it down into bite-sized sections, so you can look at various topics, challenges, resource vault. If we have different contacts, maybe you need a web designer, that could be listed under contacts. We're going to go more into topics when we get to it over here, but here's easy access on the Discovery. I'll have featured post. Again, this is a resource area for you. So I'll be constantly posting articles and blog posts just to keep you informed and up to date. These are going to be the top posts, and these are based off of interaction. So the more people are engaging with them, they will post to the top post section. And then members near you is super cool. Right now, we're just getting started. So this will be populated by the time you see this. I'm just obviously doing the tutorial, but you'll be able to see other people who are near you, and you'll be able to connect with them in person or via the chat features in here if you'd like to do so, which is really cool when you decide to do meetups or just quick brainstorming sessions in person or that kind of thing. So this is the Discovery feed. Again, this is also kind of like a social feed. And if you prefer this, you can always just toggle to here versus the home. The next menu feature is the members area. You will see all of the members or all of the students who are in the program. You can filter by those who are near you. You can see who's just joined, and you can see the host, which I am your host for now, but later on there will be other hosts added. And you can also see who's online now, which is super cool because it's like a real-time live social network. You can see who's online, and it'll also show down here as well. And if you click into the members, you can see information about them. You can follow them. You can chat them if you click hello. Hey girl, what's up? Oh, I clearly can't spell. You can chat one-on-one with them just as if you were doing a DM, and they can respond. Again, this is just telling you if you want to make it bigger. You can also follow them. So that means you'll be notified by anything that they post. You can see their bio. You can see their badges. Obviously, I'm the host. You can see their activity, what they've done, where they live, what their specialty is. how many people are following them, number of people they're following, personal links. If you wanted to head to my Facebook or my website, you can do that, and a quick introduction about who I am, as well as which topics I follow. So it's really cool. It's literally just like a social network. So I'm going to close that there. In the About section, this is basically just giving you a brief overview of what the Academy is. You can visit coachline.com, mycoachline.com, if you'd like to, a quick description, the welcome articles, and if you would like to download the mobile app, which I'm sure most of you probably started on your mobile app, so I encourage you to head over to the desktop version if you haven't already done so, or if you're reverse and you don't have the mobile, just put in your phone number here and you can get the app right to your phone and access the Academy on your phone via an app. The topic section, this is what I was talking about earlier, is just to break the Academy down into easier digestible parts. And so these are specific topics that if you have questions on or discussions about, you would put those in here. So instead of cluttering up the chat, which is right here, and again, everyone will be in this chat. First post in the chat. So, cat. Everyone will be in here, so you can connect with people in real time here. So instead of cluttering this with thousands of questions, we use topics to have those conversations. So the Digital Resource Vault, this is basically where there's going to be different resources for you. And each topic will pertain to what the title is, and it'll give you a little quick description. You can follow these if you want to be notified when people post in there. And if you want to create a topic or you see a topic that's not there, just message me directly just by clicking on my face, saying hello, and I can get that added for you. Events are, there's no upcoming events in here now, but you will see some here. We will be having study halls, which are work sessions where you can ask questions amongst each other, with other students, or with your professors. So basically Q&As to help you in the program. You can search events that are, these can also be live events. We will have some live events throughout the year, so you can see if there's any near you, past, and yours is ones that you have signed up for. Specialties are, there's only 2 listed here now, but there's multiple options. Once you sign up, you will need to specify your specialty. So maybe you do weight loss, maybe you do competition training, maybe you do nutrition, whatever your specialty is, you will want to list it there. And then these specialties are sub-tribes, right? So you can engage with people who have the same specialty as you. So it was like, oh my gosh, my client has a competition on Monday. So you can post pictures. You can associate it with a topic if you want, but you don't necessarily have to. So you can post without a topic. And so people who specialize in competition training can all engage in here together. Tribes are going to be subgroups as well, but a little bit more specific. These will be location specific. So as soon as people start joining, and maybe we have a lot of coaches from Atlanta, there will be an Atlanta tribe here. So then you all can connect and maybe do meetups. Right now, the tribes we have are based on completion of the academy semesters, which we'll get into the academy in just a moment. But each one of these, you can again connect with people who are specific to that tribe. And you will have to request access to these tribes unless you're added automatically. To request access, you literally just press that, and I will approve it when I get the message. Looks like I just got a message. And then once I approve it, you will get access. So let's see if you get access, because I just approved you. If I just hit refresh, you will now have access to it. Okay? Classes. This is going to be the book of the academy. This is all of the different trainings and the curriculum. The full curriculum is in here. Things will be continuously added because this is an academy and we are forever learning. And so we're going to get into classes a little bit deeper in a separate video, but this is where all the classes are. If you are not seeing any, you're probably on the yours and you haven't been invited to any. So just click top and request to join, and you will get access to those classes. We're going to again go through that in just a minute. And then the last big thing is the chat feature, which I already showed you briefly, but it's very fun. You can engage, you can add emojis, you can just have fun with it and have real-time conversations. And as I mentioned earlier, you can do one-on-one chats, direct DMs as well. So that is the full activity feed, navigation, and discovery. So I hope that was helpful.